Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Ignore the clutter here, just Lego. I've broke my tripod, so right now I'm having to use my iPad. Yeah, it's a hassle. So, today's video, you can probably tell by the title, I'm just going to be talking about locals, going to your YuGiOh locals for like, the first time, and like things that you should like take with you, and like sort of how to act when you're there. The reason I'm doing this is because recently, well, like a year ago, actually a year ago, right round about now, I started going to my first locals. Like my first time, I went with a couple of friends, uh, and I was really scared about going in. Didn't know the people. I knew like two people. That was my two friends that I went with, and so I knew them, but I didn't know what the people were going to be like, what the shop was going to be like, what the atmosphere of the place was. Like, is it like you don't talk to anyone, or like do you talk to everyone, stuff like that. But eventually, like now it's like a year on, I'm starting talking to people a lot more. Like the regulars that go in, I'm talking to them a lot more, and I'm just getting on with everyone now. And we just like sit and you can actually like have a laugh now. Whereas before, when I went for my first time, it was dead serious, and I was just like, I don't know what to do here. But now I'm in, you can have fun. It's not like I'm not saying that you're going to your locals is going to be like horrible for your first day, but you're probably going to go in there and be quiet unless you're like really cocky and overconfident, which you might be. But if you are, that's fine. Do that. But I'm just going to run over some things like what you should take with you right now. Then I'll talk into like how you should act and stuff later on. So things that you should take with you. You should take like your phone or a calculator. It's got that you can use a calculator app. 84 random. But like, get a calculator app, or there's an app on like iOS, iGeo Lite, iGeo Pro Lite. I actually get that right there, where you can just like get a new game started, or you can draw it. You can take away and add on life points, do whatever for oh, for you and your opponent. So if you want to keep track of both of those life points, that's a great app. If not, you can just use a calculator and do 8,000 for each, and that still works. So that's a good thing. So you should take your phone or a calculator just for that. Obviously, you're going to have to take your deck. My Crystal Beast deck, horrible handwriting. Make sure you've got your deck and make sure you've got like sleeves around it, and like, so it keeps your deck in good condition. Don't just have cards like randomly out there sleeves, which I don't know why I have. But anyway, that's like my side deck anyway. So take a deck box. If you have multiple decks, take all of them. Make sure they're all sleeved up. Put them in different colours. Like my Crystal Beasts are in blue, my Morphtronics are in black, stuff like that. So they're different colours. Take a playmat to play on. Just using this cardboard one now. I'm getting a nice playmat, hopefully, soon. But take a playmat so you don't get your cards all dirty if the tables are a bit dirty, stuff like that. You don't want to have your cards horrible. Ooh, message. And then take any trades binders you have, just for people to have like a look through. Make sure you have it sorted. Like I've got a horrible trade binder, but at least I've got like my secret Xyz, like golden secret Xyz, gold secret monsters traps. Then you've got your gold rares, or like the sort of ultra. Then all of these are like in order of like what they're in, and then a couple of commons, but still. Then you've got your supers, you've got them all like sort of, all like neatly set out. Make sure you get like a nice binder as well, don't have these things. This is the one that I got with the Star Pack 2014 booklet thing, so it's pretty horrible. And also, I've just realised what I've done is like I've got YuGiOh in here, but also my locals we play like Pokemon as well. So don't mix up your folders, because I've got YuGiOh, Pokemon, then back to like YuGiOh again. So have like separate folders for each things if you want that sort of way. And if you plan on like doing any trades or like buying cards, make sure obviously you've got to have your wallet just so it's there. And also not getting anything to hand right now. Should probably be more prepared. But like take pen and paper as well, so you like if you're in a tournament, you can jot down like who you've played against and like how many you've won, just so you've got a record of what you've won instead of like maybe just like the shop owner or whatever or the tournament organizer. At least you'll have like a hard copy yourself, so you can go, oh yeah, I've won like 5 games out of 7, so that you know what you've done. But that's just your own opinion. You don't have to take a pen and paper or a notepad. Who takes paper? It's like a notepad, whatever. Or you can just type up on your phone if you've got your phone with you. Whatever makes it easier. So basically, like, that's like a sort of rundown on what you should take. Take your trades binders, or if you've got any. Alright, if you're just getting started into YuGiOh, that was horrible. If you're just getting started into like YuGiOh and you want to just get like a good wee binder for the now, or folder, whatever you want to call them, just get this wee thing. It costs, I think it's like $10. Guess it was like £8, so it's about $10, I think. And you get packs as well, so you might get good pulls. You might pull cardies and stuff. You can shove them straight in there, and people might be after them. Probably not anymore, but people might still be after them. So that's like what stuff you should take to your locals. I'm just gonna leave this here so it's not like a blank background. But also the way in locals, the way that you should act is like on your first day. Don't go in like all like cocky and stuff, and don't rule shark as well. Like if you, I'm trying to think, like if you go in in a sort of way that you want people to like you. Of course, you want people to like you in the job, so you get to know people more. But don't go in and just start walking up to people and going, "Hi, I'm new. Play me right now. Don't care what you're doing." That sort of thing. Go up to them. If they're like talking to someone, just wait. Like sort of look if it's like a shop. Look at the products they've got and go, oh, start like talking to the person behind the cash desk, whatever. Just try and sort of make subtle friends like that. Then if you want to play against someone, wait till they stop talking to people or stop dueling themselves. And just walk up to them and go, hey man, want a game? Seems to be weird for me saying hey man, but just go up to them and be like, hey, do you want a game? I'm new here, just want to try and have a few games, have some fun, sort of a way. And like don't like, if you get beat, of course, like me, I went in and I get throttled because I was playing the worst decks ever. I just like, it was like Cyber Dragons. This was a year ago when they never had any of like the support that they've got now. And I was literally playing, 2 Cyber Dragon, 3 Proto Cyber Dragon, 2 Cyber Dragons away. And horrible cards like that. I was playing Polymerization and 1 Power Bond. It was awful. I never even had like a proper extra deck. I had like Chimeratech, Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, and 1 Cyber End Dragon. I never had like Cyber Twin Dragons or anything like that. So go in expecting, if you've not got built up your deck properly, go in expecting to get beat. Especially if you don't know like the players and you might not know what decks they're playing. So like they might be like, alright, okay, cool, man, whatever. They might be like really calm and stuff, whereas like inside they're like, noob. I've got Boojins, or I've got Fire Fists, Mermails, whatever. And they're just gonna be like, huh, yeah, you're beat, man, whatever. Good game. Turn 1. You don't go in expecting to win every single game you play. It's just like online as well, like on like DevPro, like YuGiOh Pro, DevPro, Duel Network. You don't go in expecting to win every game, even if you do play like meta, like Boojins, whatever. You're not going to win every game that you play. And don't take it to heart if you lose, like your first day. It's like your first day, you're just getting to know people and how they play the deck. Although they may play like Boojins, just going to use Boojins as an example because I've played about 40 times with them, whatever. But like Boojins, although they may play like the core sort of structure, like the 3 Yamato, 2 Arsuda, the other one, can't remember the other Beast Warrior guy. They may play like 3 Crane, 2 Centipede, 2 Quillen, and then like 3 Turtle. Well, they may play like that set. They might not play it as, oh yeah, dump everything to the graveyard. They might like want to just like Xyz all the time, like making like their Sasawanos, Kagisut, whatever the fuck it's called. Like they may want to like do that instead of like focusing on just summoning out Yamato, dumping stuff. You don't know how they play the deck, because although it's a meta deck, there's different ways of playing it. So although you may have played them on like Dual Network and whatever, and you may have memorized like the strategies they go through. You might go in and the player opposite you just like starts doing random stuff like summoning out Quillins and stuff like that just to keep on poking at you for game, and you're just like, what? This isn't how they play. It's like you don't go in expecting stuff to happen the way that you've already experienced it. And yeah, so that's like basically like how you act like when you're dueling and stuff like that. And also when you're dueling, don't be like, oh yeah, GG man, whatever. Well, they've still got like five face down cards. Don't be like, man, GG, just because they have like 100 life points left, and like and you have like 2 level 4s, and you're just like, oh yeah, Gaia cowboy, ha ha ha, GG man. Then like they Black Corner of Heaven it, or Fiendish Chain it, or Breakthrough Skill it. People even play that, but like, they might do that as well, and you're just like, oh yeah, shit, yeah. I'm going to admit it, right? When I went in, I was kind of cocky-ish. Not as cocky as my friend. He was a complete utter prick about it. He went in and just like walked up to random people and just started like talking to them, like, well, not talking, like screaming in their face, like, oh my god, you play that card? Oh, that is an amazing card. And I'm just like sitting in the corner going, yeah, okay, I'm going to be quiet. And I'm still quiet in locals. Like, you don't have to talk. My locals, it's just like a sort of serious, but it's like a fun locals. I love locals, it's fun. It's a really good time because you get to go and like meet people that are into the same sort of thing as you. And like, although my locals is sort of, it's YuGiOh as well, it's YuGiOh there, but main focus right now is on Card Fight Vanguard and Buddy Fight, and a bit of My Little Pony. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Sort of became like a sort of dead game in my locals, which is quite sad because I've got like 3 locals I can go to, but I only go to one, and I don't want to go to the other ones because you have to pay to actually go in it, whereas my locals is like free to go, and they may have the locals you go to may have like different cards like that, card games like that. You just have to find out like if they host tournaments every week for like Yu-Gi-Oh, or if maybe it's like every 2 weeks, or maybe once a month. Or you may be lucky and just got a locals that's completely Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's just tournament, 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 tournament. And you just have to learn, you have to just like know that schedule. And also like if they have like a website, go on their website, like their social networks as well, like if they've got like a Facebook or a Twitter, just keep on going on there. And right now, like my locals got a Facebook, and whenever I post on it, I feel like I'm posting too regularly. Like I post like once a week, twice a week, and I feel like I'm annoying them because I'm like asking them like, is there any Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments on this week, or have you got any details of like, we're waiting for the Primal Origin sneak peek date, or, like, do you know any details of the Primal Origin stuff yet, or does anyone have this card? Because I was trying to find a number 101, but I finally got one, and I was like, does anyone have any like 101 they're willing to sell or trade for a good price, whatever. So don't feel like, it's obviously like personal preference. Like if you go into your locals and you sort of feel intimidated by people, then maybe don't post ton of other things on the Facebook page like, oh, do you have this, do you have that. If you're going to ask for something, like wait and just make like a sort of list of it all in one post than 50 different posts. It's probably like better for you that way, because you might sort of feel like you're annoying people. But locals is a good place to go. You can have fun. Like I said, you're around people that enjoy the same thing as you, like Yu-Gi-Oh. You might even find that there's other things you've got in common with people. Like if you play Vanguard, they play Vanguard, whatever. I personally don't play Vanguard. I just don't have the time for it. Don't have the money for it either. I'm struggling enough as it is with Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's a pretty cheap game. But like, have fun, go in, and it's better like if you go with like a friend. That means you're not going to be sitting yourself, and you can enjoy it more because like you'll be able to go to your friend, oh, do you want to do? And like they'll play, and people might come round and start watching your games, and just like seeing how you play your deck. Like if you go in with like a sort of like, if you go in with a tier 1 deck, like Boojins, back to Boojins again. If you go on with Boojins, you can show the shop that you go to or your locals, whatever you want to call it, that you might not play the you might not play that deck the same as someone else that plays it, and it'll be interesting for like your locals as well to see how you play the deck compared to this other person. You might play it identical. Like, you might have like almost identical builds, maybe like one or two cards different, but you might have like identical builds, and yeah, that's fine. But also, if you have like a different build, they can see how you work with it, and they might think, "Oh, that's quite a good idea," and then you could play against your. You could have like a mirror match, and you can see how they work and like work on and sort of like piggyback off their plays, sort of thing. So like if they run like 3 centipede and you only run like one, and they run 2 MSTs and you run three, and you're like, but I don't know if I want to take out all the MSTs, and they say, oh, playing with 3 centipedes is really consistent. You can just keep on dumping with Yamato or whatever, and you're like, oh, well, I could try it, and there you go. You can just try it. Just have to find another couple of centipedes. Just side it in, try it, see if it works for you, or try it on like online, like YuGiOh Pro and whatever, and see whatever works best for you. This is just sort of turning into like a general advice video, than not just locals. Anyway, it's fun just talking. But so that's basically like like your locals breakdown of what to do. I don't even know what else to say other than like this video, comment if you want. Don't really care. Subscribe. That would sound really negative, but like, comment, and subscribe for new videos every Saturday, possibly Wednesday, depends. Yeah, I know I've not posted like a video on a Wednesday, like a couple of weeks. It's just because I'm trying to like work out things right now, because I've been like moving rooms and everything's everywhere. All my YuGiOh shit is destroyed. So anyway, I'm just gonna end this now before I keep on rabbling on, like I do in every video. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in 1 week. Bye.